What's up, fellow humans? I want to give you an update on Yang STL. This past week, we met up with a bunch of brand new faces in Turtle Park, and we canvassed the Dogtown neighborhood. So we paired up, we knocked on doors, we handed out Yang bucks. Some of the people that didn't answer, we still slid in the Yang bucks there so that they could see it whenever they get home. But yeah, we had some very good conversations with members of the community about who Andrew Yang is, and simply told them that Andrew Yang is running for president in 2020 under the Democratic ticket, and that we need people to primary for him. So if you yourself are not registered, make sure that you register to vote. The single most important thing that you can do, other than spreading the word about Andrew Yang, is to go vote primary for Andrew Yang. Or if you're in a state that has a caucus for Andrew Yang. This is how we get Andrew Yang to the general election so that everybody can vote for Andrew Yang and make him the next president of the United States of America. So this past weekend, James and I went to an art show. Actually, back up. The week before this past week, James and I, when we were out, we ran into an artist who is originally from Sweden. He is also a felon, so maybe Fred knows him. Just kidding. But yeah, he invited us out to an art show, and so that was this past weekend. I do have some footage from that. It was an awesome art show, plenty of great, bright, colorful pieces. It was like a punk rock art show, so there was also bands that accompanied the visual art. It was cool. Like it was a cool time to go and just show members of the art community that that Andrew Yang supporters are amongst them, and that we are there for them. The previous week, when Andrew Yang was doing his 10 hours of Ask Andrew, Andrew talked about how, you know, maybe under his presidency we will be able to see a new renaissance, and I feel that the freedom dividend would truly bless the creative people of the United States of America, and that we will see some good art come out of that, because I think with abundance, art is born. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing, you know, what kind of art lies ahead during an Andrew Yang presidency. I'm excited because this coming weekend is Spookapalooza in St. Louis, and it's an opportunity for us to just kind of go out and have fun for the Halloween holiday, but also allow us to kind of spread the word and have some conversations about Andrew Yang. So it is definitely going to be fun. I'm going to be filming there for that. I'm looking forward to the following week. In addition to myself, a handful of STL Yang Gang are planning on going up to Des Moines, Iowa to be a part of Yangpalooza. So we're going to be up there. We'll be filming, we'll be hanging out. So if you see us, definitely wave to us, say hi, let us know that you've seen some of our videos, or that you've heard that St. Louis is up to some good. So yeah, definitely stop us if you see us there. I just want to say that I'm super thankful for all the growth that I've been able to be a part of and witness here in St. Louis. It's great every time that you get to see a brand new face and you see that math hat on them, or you see like a Humanity First t-shirt or whatnot, because it's just it's so encouraging. It makes you feel like, yes, you are doing the right thing, you're in the right place, and that your work is worth something. Every week I meet new faces and I hear new stories. And actually, I forgot, just the other night, I went out to a ribbon cutting for a brand new Planned Parenthood healthcare facility that was opening in Fairview Heights, Illinois. I didn't know anything about it, but online, one of our St. Louis Yang Gang members was like, hey, there's this thing, it's important to me, is anybody else going? So as soon as I heard those words, hey, there's a thing, it's important to me, I had to make sure that I was there, and it was very incredible. It was very encouraging, and also for members of the crowd, we heard some Yang Gangs. We got to I myself, I know I had some conversations with some people about Andrew Yang that were Elizabeth Warren supporters, which I don't come into contact with a lot of them. So that was a very cool occurrence there. So I definitely like that. As we start coming out and uniting more here in St. Louis, the question is coming up now, well, you know, how do we get organized, and what about like weekly meetings so that we can start planning things out? And I love this because like myself, I'm not a very like properly organized person, like in the sense of like an administrator. I'm more of a just like a broad, like big concept, like more like an artistic, creative type of person. I kind of have a bit of ADHD, so that's kind of like where I stand. So whenever I hear other people talk about trying to get down to the nitty gritty and like creating more of an organization for Yang STL, I get excited because that's actually one of my hopes with coming here to St. Louis. I travel for work, so I'm not in an area for too long. I know I'm going to be in the area for at least 3 months, which puts me at like maybe leaving the area in December. So like my hopes and dreams are to be able to be here in the city, not only to meet, unite, and grow Yang Gang, but to be able to find people that are more organized and that have like leadership qualities that I know that we can like work together and build a strong system for Yang Gang here in St. Louis. So I think after a while, once we start like combining those efforts of organization, that like if I do have to leave on assignment for work and go to a different region of the U.S., that I can leave knowing that St. Louis Yang Gang will be in good hands. So so far we are still under a month worth of being here in the area, and the amount of growth has been better than what I could have expected it to be. And I'm just excited for growth to continue, and I'm super excited for the weekend of November 1st in Yangpalooza in Des Moines, Iowa. And I'm just hoping that like that is able to like create more of a spark in myself and other St. Louis Yang Gang, so when we come back to the city, that we can just like really get fired up and do awesome things here in St. Louis for Andrew Yang. And I think that's gonna be it for the video today. So take it easy, and I look over there. So take it easy. Remember humanity first in everything that you do. Try to live above reproach, so that people can't be like, oh, those Yang Gang guys are jerk faces, or gals. We don't want to be jerk faces. We definitely want to live out the humanity first mantra. So that is I guess my message to you for this week is keep humanity first, and yeah, I just don't get bummed out and down. Andrew Yang is the candidate for 2020, and I believe that 110%, and I hope that you do too.